about immigration issues in Ireland. Very good content coming up. It's where Philip Dwyer, who I've clipped before, should we say, has a intense conversation with mainstream media. And this goes on over his live stream, and it goes on for quite a long time, on and off. So here we are. This is the first meetup. It goes on for about 10-15 minutes. Then you have a meetup later on. But here we go.
I've just gone over to this guy. I don't know what network he's with, but never let these people off the hook, folks. Yeah. How are you doing? What network are you with, can I ask you? Hello?
TG Car.
TG Car, RTE.
TG Car.
Yeah, RTE, yeah?
No, TG Car.
Yeah, but that's RTE, isn't it?
Well, two different channels.
It's state run, it's state bodied, yeah? State run. Yeah? So are you going to give the correct narrative here to what's going on?
Always do.
Yeah? You won't be labelling people as far right? Fascists? No? Yes or no? It's a simple question. Will you be labelling people far right fascists at this meeting? These ordinary grassroots Irish people?
I'm just here to explain what's going on.
You're explaining, but that's the problem with the media in this country. You don't explain what's going on. You tell persistent lies, and you are actually the main people who are responsible for these this outrage and this illegal migration by promoting it. Yeah. My name is Philip Dwyer, citizen journalist. Yeah.
And Philip,
See how he acts like he doesn't know who he is, but he knows exactly who he is. You'll find out later on.
what we're trying to do is explain today.
Yeah, today. What I'm talking about by promoting it. Yeah. My name is Philip Dwyer, citizen journalist. Yeah.
And Philip, what we're trying to do is explain today.
Yeah, today. What I'm talking about in general, you as legacy media in this country. And I've seen other TG camera crews out here with RTE microphones and things like that, yeah? So if you're part of RTE, you're part of the problem. I don't speak Irish, unfortunately, no. I don't speak Irish, no.
Okay.
Fluently.
So what's your role today?
My role today is to cover this truthfully and fairly and try to get the message out to the Irish people that this is criminal activity, what's going on in this country, by bringing in these illegal migrants.
Are you from Mullingar?
Am I from Mullingar?
Yeah.
Now, what kind of a question is that?
Just asking.
Why do I need to be from Mullingar to cover a story?
Just asking if you're a local person.
Well, I'm not, so the answer is no, but I'm from Dublin.
Where have you travelled from today?
I've travelled from Dublin.
Do you do that often?
Around the country, yeah. It's called journalism. Do you understand? Citizen journalism. Get out there and try and put the truth out to the people. They're owed that much, you know?
Do you think that you are putting the truth out?
Absolutely, 100%. This is live. This is going out live for everybody to see.
And what about disinformation? Have you been involved?
Yeah, I learn all about disinformation from people like you, people who work in the legacy media. That's what I learn about disinformation, because that's all you give is the wrong information, not the...
Boom! By the way, he's got a 1100 on here, live. Check the comments out. Good comments coming to the right as well, you can see.
Trying to make out that these so-called migrants who are military-aged men, that they're all fleeing war.
What does that mean, military-aged men?
It means somebody from between the age of 18 and 30 or 35.
And why do you focus on that?
Because they're a clear and present danger. They're a clear and present danger to the women and children. The danger to who? Would you bring an unknown stranger inside your front door and let him sleep in your house?
You talk about people being vetted.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Not being vetted.
Yeah.
People are vetted if they go for certain jobs.
Yeah. So would you, every single country that ever existed, nation that ever existed in the last 50 to 100 years, you have to produce documentation to enter the country.
You go on your holidays to Spain.
Yeah.
You're not vetted.
You have to have a passport. You have to have documentation to get on a plane.
See, some people think
if you're a criminal, you won't be allowed into the country. If you're all these kind of things, you're not allowed in the country. That's what we do to protect our citizens. That's very basic stuff.
Are you spreading fear here today?
No, you're spreading fear.
Here we go. He's going to say fear so many times in the next 20 minutes.
I'm spreading reality. I'm spreading reality for the people like Aisling Murphy's family, who was allegedly murdered by a non-national in this country who's in remand in prison. But they're not looking for anybody else for the crime. And many other victims of crimes from these people.
Okay, let me ask you a few questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you spread disinformation about what's happening in this country?
I'm spreading disinformation.
I'm asking you, do you?
No, I don't. No, I try to spread
you spread disinformation about an event in Finglas and alleged that an asylum seeker had been involved in a crime when they weren't.
Did I allege that they were involved? I'm alleging that asylum seekers... I'm not alleging. I'm saying that as a fact that asylum seekers that have come into this country, many of them have committed sexual crimes and rapes. Because it's in the courts. You go to the criminal courts.
You're stigmatising these people.
No, I don't stigmatise anybody.
You're stigmatising.
No, I'm not stigmatising anybody.
It's dangerous what you're doing. You're stigmatising and demonising these people.
Dangerous for who?
You don't know anything about their backgrounds.
Exactly. So we don't know anything about their backgrounds.
That's
true. We don't know anything about their
backgrounds. Why are you alleging and demonising and alleging that they're involved in crimes?
I'm not alleging every...
You've no evidence to back that up.
Listen, don't try and twist the narrative here.
You have no evidence to back that up.
Can I respond to that?
Where's your evidence?
Can I respond to that now?
You're spreading
I
fear.
never
in
said. I
communities
never
like
said.
this.
Show me one time I ever said
You're not
that
from this
every
town.
asylum seeker.
You're taking advantage
I'm
of
not from
people's
this town.
fears. That's what you're
I'm
doing.
not from this town. I don't have to be. I'm trying to get the truth out, which you're not doing. You honestly believe that all them asylum
by
seekers
speaking to you.
Do you think all them
I want to
asylum
get the
seekers?
truth out by speaking to you. Would you give me an opportunity to do that?
You're speaking. You're talking over me now.
Give me a chance.
Do you believe all
give me a
those?
chance to ask you some questions.
I'm answering your
Are you
question.
trying to build a political platform?
No, I'm
here?
not. No, I'm
Are you
trying to.
involved politically? Are you involved politically?
What my political affiliations are well known. I'm a
What are
nationalist.
they?
I'm a nationalist, Irish nationalist, and a
A
proud
member of
Irish
the
nationalist.
Nationalist Party?
No, no.
Trying to build a platform here in this town
I was a
today.
member of the National Party, and I was proud to be a member of the National Party. I have nothing to hide here. What are you trying to say?
I'm asking you a question. Are you still a member of the Nationalist Party?
No, I'm not a member of the National
Why
Party.
not?
Why not?
Yes.
Because I choose not to be. I'm doing what I'm doing here, and I'm quite happy doing that. Wait, is it some sort of label you're trying to put on me now because I'm an Irish nationalist?
Are you trying to build a political platform for
No, I'm
yourself?
not trying to build anything. I'm trying to build the
Exploiting
truth.
people's fears.
You're exploiting people's fears.
I'm not exploiting anybody's
And all those
fears.
people down
I'm
there
here
know
to try
about
and tell
you.
people.
They're copping on to you.
I'm trying to tell people
Do you remember?
and present the facts.
Here's one for you now. Do you remember what Nuremberg was? Did you? Do you remember what Nuremberg was? Yeah. What they did was they got all the leaders of the Nazi party in Germany and they put them on trial. And after that, they put on the media on trial. And the media were put on trial. And a lot of them were prosecuted. They were found guilty and they were hung.
Why don't
Okay.
you take your protest to the government?
I do.
Why don't you do that?
I do.
Rather than against
You
individuals.
clown. You're a clown. You don't know what you're talking about.
Against individuals. Why
Stop
don't you do
trying to
that?
tell lies about what we're doing. We do take it to the government. I've been in front of government ministers asking them questions, and I never see you asking difficult questions to any government minister. Because you're paid not
ask
to.
questions
You're
to
paid
asylum
not to.
seekers, don't you?
Wait, what?
You also
Absolutely, I do.
approach
Yeah,
asylum
any stranger
seekers in
coming
the
into my
street.
country. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what's
You
wrong
go
with
up to
that?
them and ask them
Absolutely. Yeah,
questions.
why
Do
are
you
they
think that
protected
that's the
species?
right way
I come up to
to
you and ask you
address your-
questions.
is that the
Yes, I
right
do.
way to address your
Absolutely. I want to
protest?
show the people of Ireland the type of individuals that they're bringing into the country. Absolutely.
You think that,
There you go.
you think
Send them home.
You think that there is a legitimate thing to do to accost individuals in the
A
street?
cost?
I'm a local.
Asking a question. No, I'm asking a question to
talking about here
another
today. I'm
human
talking
being.
about what you've done in the
I ask
past.
questions. What have I done?
Have you gone up to asylum seekers in the street and
Are you
abused them?
concerned about it?
Have you done that?
Who said he's an asylum seeker? How do you know he's not an illegal migrant? How do you know he's an asylum seeker?
How do you know that these people are illegal?
Because I asked them the
question.
question.
Constantly talking.
Because I ask them questions. That's how I know.
So you don't know
get
that.
the answers unless you
You
ask the
don't
question.
know that.
When I go to someone and ask them a question, I certainly do.
See,
I get the answer that I'm looking for. How are you doing?
spreading hatred.
You're spreading hatred. You're spreading hatred of the Irish people. That's what you're spreading. I love my country. I don't hate anybody. I want to protect the women and children of this country. What are you doing to protect
Did I
them?
see a
By
video of
bringing
you
in
abusing a taxi driver?
You saw a video of me. You've done your research,
Did I?
have you?
Did I?
don't know.
Did I see it?
No, that wasn't me.
No?
That wasn't me. No.
That wasn't you?
No.
No?
No.
Who was it?
I don't know. But whatever he said in that video, I agree wholeheartedly with him. Wholeheartedly. There you go. Are you trying to get a gotcha moment there now, are you? That I'm afraid to speak out about Islam now, is it?
I have a question because many asked you if you're from Mullingar, but your accent isn't a Mullingar accent.
I'm from Belfast.
Oh,
I'm making
man,
a program
good
for
man.
DG Kepper.
Yeah.
The Irish language channel.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't speak Irish.
Yeah.
You're making propaganda for the elite, for the regime. That's what you're doing. No one's going to go down and follow these
Quick
people.
question.
Go
I
ahead.
see on Twitter that people talk about you as being a dog kicker. Is that true? What can you tell us about that
Come
incident?
on, give us- What have you heard about that?
I'm simply asking you a question.
Did you read the articles? Did you?
So what I've heard about the dog kicking incident, because you know I'm a dog lover, he's a postman. He got attacked by a dog and he kicked the dog, by the looks of things. Well, I'd kick a fucking dog if it was attacking me.
Read the articles, yeah?
I'm asking you a question.
What's your point?
I'm just simply asking you if it's true or not.
About nonsense.
Is it true or not?
Is that all you have? Have you read an article about me kicking a dog somewhere, yeah? And you believe what you read in the
I'm simply asking you a question.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
true?
I have no comment on that.
Is it true?
No, it's not, I'm not
Have
commenting
you
on it.
never kicked a dog?
Simply asking you a question.
Have you ever been attacked by a
It's an
dog?
opportunity for you to...
Have you ever been what record? I don't have to set the record straight to any left-wing traitors like you.
I'm not a left-wing traitor. I'm a
Yeah, you are.
reporter.
You're working
I'm
for
a
the-
reporter,
you're
and I'm
working for
asking
the
you
regime.
if you're spreading
You're
hatred in this
You're
country.
working for the globalist cabal regime.
I'm asking you if you're spreading hatred in this country.
Am I spreading hatred? I'm spreading love.
Not about
I'm spreading
hatred.
love.
This is getting
Well,
personal.
keep
This is
talking.
not
You're
about
making up.
hatred.
You're giving.
I'm simply asking you a
You're
You're giving
question.
the Irish people what they want to hear now.
Can I
You're
ask
giving
you
the
one
Irish people what they want to hear.
question, please?
Am I spreading hate? I don't hate anybody. I love my country and I love my people.
Absolutely.
Can I
Are you
ask
spreading
a question?
fear?
I'm spreading reality and truth.
Are you spreading fear?
I'm just answering your question. I'm spreading reality and truth. Yeah? What are you spreading?
So he says fear twice in one after each other because he might clip the one. He was just wanting to get that bite. He wanted to get that bite off him, so he just repeats the same thing. It's ridiculous. Right, sir.
You're
I'm
spreading
here
the narrative. You're spreading the narrative, a government regime
Tell
narrative.
the news.
You're not telling any news. The news is corrupted. You're as corrupt as they come. And you'll all be held accountable. What's your name, by the way?
Can I just...
Kevin McGee. Okay. Establishment shield. Anybody who doesn't like the government is spreading hatred.
Do you think that's wise?
I'm simply here.
Can I ask you a
report on what's
question? Yes, but
happening.
you've
You're
been
not fooling anyone anymore, buddy. Let's go. How are you getting on? You well?
I watch your YouTube.
Thanks very much.
I want to shake your hand.
No problem. What's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Thanks, Jonathan.
You gonna go
Never let those media shills away with anything. Yeah, yeah.
Darcy says you're spreading fear.
Oh yeah, I'm spreading fear. Yeah, he's got all the talking points, and yeah, so he's got all them talking points, folks. I hope.
I'm disappointed he left there, but it's live. You know, you can't. So he carries on with the thing. I'm going to fast forward it a bit now because it's in about 20 minutes, I believe, when they're at the other protest part. So let's just fast forward it this way.
People clip all of that now and send it out, and yeah,
Just pure projection.
he wants to attack your character about something about kicking dogs or having an argument with a taxi driver about Islam. It's like, yes, I agree, Islam is not good for this country. I'm not a fan of Islam, and there is a lot of negative things around Islam and Islam coming into this country.
Only carry the relative because they've been paid handsomely as well. 50 million, if you remember, Leo gave them, or 10 million a year over 5 years. Everybody that's involved in this crookedness is being paid off. There's money in it for them all. If you look at these people going into these barracks and hotels and whatever, somebody has to supply them. So the local butcher will call you far right. Yeah, because he's supplying them. Whoever's supplying the dry goods will call you far right. Come on, lads. But what I do actually see, lads, because this is keep the politicians and
You're misinforming the people deliberately, and it's gonna happen. You will pay for your crimes against the Irish people. Believe you me, folks. Believe you me. Yes. And they're gonna clip everything they see here. They're gonna try and pick out something that they might see as outrageous. They're gonna push it to the Irish people as if these people are unreasonable. They can do what they like. Pardon?
What crimes have I committed?
You're misinforming the people deliberately, and by that you're causing death and destruction in this country.
I'm causing death and destruction.
You and the media, yes.
How am I
Everybody
doing
working on
that?
By spreading misinformation, telling people to get certain injections that they don't need, by telling people that it's okay to bring in military-age unknown males, illegal males into the country. Ask Aisling Murphy's
Is this an
parents.
anti-vax protest or an anti?
Is it an anti? It's an anti-media protest. It's an anti-media protest. It's an anti-media protest. It's an anti-regime
asylum
protest.
seeker protest
It's an
or an
anti-regime
anti-vax protest?
It's an anti.
Okay, now it gets better and better and better. People start getting involved from the protesters. We're getting a number of mothers coming involved, and they've got a lot of good things to say. But you know what's going to happen. This guy is a documentary maker. I've just checked him out.
Regime protest, an anti-government protest, yeah, and it's an anti-illegal immigration protest. Don't try and turn it into illegal migrants. Immigration, yeah.
Turn right up Mary Street to the Garda station, and then we're going to
See the narrative he's trying to spin on it? They can't help themselves, folks. They can't help themselves.
from there
Keep sharing this, guys, if you can,
and go home
please.
peacefully. Leave at 4 o'clock. The
To report on today's events. We're not part of the protest. We're just neutral, independent observers.
Biased
We
against
work
Irish
for
people.
TG Cahir, the Irish TV. Yeah. And we'd like to talk to people here. We're very, very keen to talk to people. Why?
Why would they talk to you? You've been lying to people.
Well, tell us why you're here today. We'd love to hear your views.
Children, I've grandchildren, and I'm afraid of what's going to happen if they go out in the street and somebody will be attacked. There was a girl in Tullamore there murdered by a foreign individual.
Oh, they're in danger of being attacked.
Because it's going on. If you see videos up in Dublin of ladies driving their cars.
If you were proper journalists, you'd be telling people what went on in Norway and Sweden.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
About the
yes.
crimes that went
All right,
on.
sure,
But
come
you
on,
aren't
because the media
investigating
did not
that.
report
You're
it.
too busy coming to these little meetings and calling people far right. Do your job. Find out what happened to these countries that already took them in. See the crime rate. See what the crime.
All these concerns from the Irish locals, like that lady then said, it's going on in Dublin and stuff. You see it on social media. Acts completely dumb. He's got all social media. It's just so disingenuous. They're just selling an. We all know it, but how can you lower yourself just to sell a narrative? I couldn't.
Had risen and let people know instead of telling lies and spreading lies.
We want to hear your concerns. That's why we're here today.
It's not just a narrative, is it? It's the destruction of your own country, and he's promoting that. Kevin McGee.
When has the Irish media mentioned Sweden, Denmark, Norway, and the crimes and the rapes and everything else that went on? When did you mention it? Have you anything that's never mentioned in the media?
All right, sure,
explain to us why you're here today. That's what we'd like to hear.
Answer the question. I have no problem. I'm not racist. I'm not far right. I'm not but I am worried about these men that's coming in here. We have no problem with women and children, but the media keeps going on with the word Ukraine, war, women and children. Where are they? Where are they? Because there's only busloads of men you see coming in, but just keep spreading lies about the people that are coming here to these protests.
Sorry, get this lady.
Can I just say, I'm a concerned parent. I'm here. I'm a concerned local woman, and what I'm saying is, we wouldn't be out here marching today if there were 6 or 7 busloads of Ukrainian women and children pulling up outside the barracks. We would be there with ties, clothes, toiletries, and welcoming them with open arms, but not military-age men. Not now. They're already causing trouble, and they're only in the country. Can you imagine what society is going to be like in Ireland in 5 to 10 years' time if we don't do something now? That's why we're here today, not because we're racist. We would open our arms for women and children, but not military-age men. No way. That's why we're here today. We're concerned parents. We're here. We're concerned about Mullingar. We're concerned about society in general for the Irish people. That's it.
Why are you so fearful of these men?
Listen, Lord are not obviously reporting it, but we can see what's going on. Listen, as I just said about the Swedish situation, the media in Sweden didn't report about this at the time. They just let them slide in. They came in, and now Sweden got the highest rate of attacks and everything else. Women want to feel safe. We don't feel safe. No, we don't.
Have you ever been on a demonstration like this before?
No, this is my first time. No, I've been on I will go again. If there's another protest in Mullingar for the barracks, I will be on it again. I am just a concerned parent and local person, and I just want to see these military-age men. I don't know where they can put them, but they can't be bringing them into Mullingar. Not that number of military-age men. No way.
Send them home. But do you think there's a danger that maybe your views are being hijacked by people who have sinister motives?
Yeah, but I'm not sinister. As I said, I'm a concerned local person. I'm a concerned parent, and I just feel that we need to actions speak louder than words. I've always said that the government are not listening to the Irish people, so we need to come out and protest with our feet and let the government see we are not racist. No, we are concerned, and we want to stop all this. Just stop it. Bring the women and children in. We don't care. Let them come into the barracks. Yeah. We will set them up. We'll help set them up.
Has there been any consultation about asylum seekers in Mullingar?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know whether there has or not, but I only heard about this the other day, and that's why I'm here today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no
problem. Do you mind if I ask your name?
Karen Doyle.
Thank you, Karen.
Yeah.
Is that a KLC? Thank you very much. Yes, sorry, ma'am, you wanted to say something.
I want to ask, why
are you here today?
I'm here because I'm a mother, and I'm
This one goes crazy on him, and she speaks a lot of sense again.
racist, by the way, because my son is not fully Irish, so that narrative can go. What I want to ask is, why is our government, that you're all pushing a narrative that these are all Ukrainian refugees, but why is our government paying 10 private companies to house non-Ukrainian refugees? Yeah. Why has the media not reported that 14 children were murdered in France? They were raped, they were tortured, they were mutilated, numbers were carved into their bodies, and had the France had reported what was going on in France at that moment in time, 14 children could be alive today. Ye are doing exactly what the French are doing. You're covering up their attacks, and if one child is hurting this country, it's all on ye for not reporting it.
Here. That summed it up. I couldn't have summed it up much better myself. Folks, I hope the sound is still okay and you got that. Look, that seems to be the end of it there today. Hang on there.
Because the China's kids in this country, it is on ye. You are seeing that women are being dragged to the fields, gang raped. You're seeing men walking their dogs, they're being gang raped. Why are you not reporting this? Why? It's your job to report it.
Where do you think this is happening in Ireland?
It is happening in Ireland, because you know why? Do you know why your narrative's falling apart? Because we have live videos and we have people who actually know these people. You're pushing this narrative that they're Ukrainian and they're this. They're not. We know they're not. Stop pushing your narrative and tell the truth for once.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, Jennifer.
Oh, I'm so sick of it.
Well done.
So sick of it.
Yeah. Once again, if you notice how he doesn't answer any questions, ever answer a question, he moves the question on or goes back.
I'd like to say something. Why is it that you haven't reported a 30% increase in all-cause mortality that started in 21 after the Pfizer injections were introduced? Why haven't you covered it at all? A 20 to 30% increase in all-cause mortality in Irish people since the Pfizer injections were introduced. Why? It's a question. Could you answer the question?
Well, I'm interested in hearing your views. Is that why you're on?
You won't answer the question. Don't waste your time.
No, I'm on the march today because you're sending young men of military age and you're housing them.
So he's moved that one on.
Next to schools and playgrounds. and we can't afford that.
What does that mean? I'm confused. What does that
Let's
mean?
get back to the question I asked you.
Men of military age. What is that? What are you inferring? That they're terrorists? That they belong to terrorist organisations? What are you inferring? What does that mean, men of military age? I mean, Mr. Dwyer talks about that frequently, men of military age. What does that mean?
Why is it that these aren't Ukrainians that you're bringing in? They're young African.
Near enough, every human he spoke to today, the women and the men, have all said military-age males, right? But it's only Philip Dwyer that says it.
He's good at snake oil people, and they're all men. Why is that? They're not. These are not refugees. These are economic migrants. So why are you?
Men can be refugees as well.
Sure, but these are not. They're not fleeing war zones. Georgia is not a war zone.
But how do you know anything about these people's backgrounds? Where they've come from? What their stories are?
I'll tell you.
One at a time. Let the whole.
I'll try and explain. I can judge a man's character by their behaviour once they get here. And if the increase in rapes and violent assaults against Irish people by migrants is an indicator.
Where's the evidence that there's been an increase in rapes in Ireland as a result
just
of
a week and a half ago, there
asylum
was a
seekers?
rape of a girl in Finglas allegedly by migrants. Why didn't you cover that?
No, is that true, Philip?
What are you asking me for? You answered the
Well,
question.
you did talk about that in some of your posts.
I have told you earlier on when you tried to twist everything. Migrants
about the Finglas incident.
The crime being sorry, can I speak? Can I speak if you want me to speak? Yeah. So the migrant crime is disproportionate to the population crime in this country. We went to the sea.
That's his gotcha though, that is, because I don't think that Finglas thing is. We're not too sure. I'll have to check it up now myself. But he seems quite confident on that. The traitorous mainstream media.
TJ, every single day you'll see disproportionate amount of migrants up on criminal charges in this country. It doesn't take a hell of a lot to call in. You'll be allowed to go in as a journalist, yeah, and try and do that and report that it's disproportionate. They get lighter sentences.
You're not trying to spread this fear.
Truth.
Like you would have just spread this for COVID. Like just for COVID.
That is a crime problem as a result of asylum.
Come here, sir. You sound like you're terrified, and you're rightfully terrified because the people are coming at you. You haven't been telling the truth for donkey's years in this country. The people are here. There's a hunger for the truth in this country. You're not giving it to them, and you're causing death and destruction with this regime, and you're going to pay the price for it. Believe you me, you will pay the price. When the people figure it out, it's going to take time. When the people figure you out, what you've been involved in, you boys are in deep trouble.
People here are from Mullingar.
Yeah, here we go now. I need.
Where are you from?
Oh, where am I from? I'm from Dublin. You've done enough research to report the truth of what's going on in this country.
Like you're supposed to, that you don't.
Yeah, I'm here to report the truth, what these people and how they're feeling, what they want to have their voices heard, which they're not getting their voices heard because of people like you. You won't give them a voice.
But you're doing your job. You're agitating in the background.
I'm agitating, am I? I'm telling the truth in the background. That's what I'm doing. I'm fighting for my country. I'm trying to save Ireland from being demographically overrun.
A one-man band.
I'm proud of it. A one-man band, is it? Really? Okay, whatever it is.
He's done a lot more than RT has. He's supported a lot more.
Whatever it is. And I guarantee you, this is not going to go out. But it's going out here. There's 1,100 people listening to you live here now. And you're exposing yourself for what you are. And I'm very grateful for that part of it.
Boom. You can see, we go back 30 seconds. I want to see his face change in multiple things. We watch us now.
Which I'm not getting their voices heard because of people. You've done enough research to report the truth of what's going on in this country.
Like you're supposed to, that you don't.
Yeah, I'm here to report the truth, what these people and how they're feeling, what they want to have their voices heard, which I'm not getting their voices heard because of people like you. You won't give them a voice.
But you're doing your job. You're agitating in the background.
I'm agitating, am I? I'm telling the truth in the background. That's what I'm doing. I'm fighting for my country. I'm trying to save Ireland from being demographically overrun.
A one-man band.
I'm proud of it. A one-man band, is it? Really? Okay, whatever it is.
He's done a lot more than RT has. He's supported a lot more.
Whatever it is.
A false smile.
I guarantee you, this is not going to go out. But it's going out here. There's 1,100 people listening to you live here now, and you're exposing yourself for what you are. And I'm very grateful for that part of it.
Yeah.
Well, and thanks very much.
Remember, you're very welcome. Thanks. Your days are numbered, guys.
Please.
Go back to Pal. You will have to live with journalists. You will have to live with that if a child is murdered in Ireland like Lola. You will have to live with that for not reporting it.
He doesn't have a conscience.
You will.
The responsibility is to speak truth to power and question power. That's what your responsibility is. Thank you. Right. I'd rather not. Thank you. Okay, folks. 1,100 in the chat. Very good. Thank you all for listening. A peaceful demonstration there today. Yeah, peaceful demonstration here in Mullingar. People again acted exemplary again, and that's the way we have to keep it, folks. You know, we are getting the message out there. The word is spreading now. People are accepting the reality of what's happening more and more by the day. And let's keep that going. Everybody that has the knowledge now, go and speak to your friends and your relatives, show them the evidence of what's going on in the country. And, you know, we need to get this momentum stronger and stronger, folks. So I'm going to leave it there, and thanks again to everybody from Mullingar. All the best.
Okay. Brilliant stuff, isn't it? Shit, I'm going to sort this out now, wait there. Damn it. Oh, stop. There. Phone's upside down. That would help. Oh, for fuck's sake.